Welcome back to my channel. So on today's video we are going to talk about small things, small decisions that changed everything. Let's go. First one, I'm looking down because I got some notes. I used to think that my life would change because of one big decision, whether it be a new job, moving a country, having some big like huge breakthrough. But slowly but surely, it's the little decisions that I've made that have had the most change in my life. So, number one was going to women's only events. It's just straight exiting your comfort zone to go to one of them because you don't know anybody there, you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know who you're going to meet, you don't even know if you're going to meet anybody, but it's the idea that you're going there to make friends, to socialize, to get out there, to put yourself out there. And doing that is so scary to me. Some people are naturally confident, extroverted. I am a mixture of both. So it was a big thing going to these events. And, you know, I went out on the weekend with a few of the girls that I've met at these events, and I kind of forgot that this was the point of life. So, yeah, that was a big one for me. And it's also helped me in the sense of I've been able to now go to like gym classes by myself and things that I really struggled with before because I was also scared of being seen, being perceived. So yeah, my biggest thing is just if you can, just exit the comfort zone. Just exit the comfort zone for a little bit and see what you can accomplish, see who you can meet, because everything you want is generally on the other side of that fear zone. Next, I think it's important to say as well, not just going to one event is not just gonna build your confidence. It's going to multiple of them, whether it be like one a month, because that's where the confidence starts to grow. Because it's like, I can do this. Yeah, you can go to one event and never go again, but to go to 3, 4, or 5, it's like, oh, okay, I can do this. Like, look at me. Like, I can do this. And that's where the real confidence starts, because you're literally going for you. You know, even you're going there with the intention of what? Trying to meet people, and then at the same point also knowing that it might not work that way, but still going anyway, and sometimes just having a good time. So yeah. Next one is I stopped putting everybody first. I was a people pleaser. I'd been for many years, and let me tell you, it gets you nowhere at all. You know, you always are going to end up be feeling hurt one way or another over something, and it gets to a point where you have to realize how important the relationship is with yourself over other people. And if you don't want to do something, you should be saying no. You cannot help everybody, you cannot please everybody, you cannot make everybody happy, and no matter what you do, someone is always going to be upset with you. That is that. But the one thing I know is I have to put me first before anything else. You know, it runs with something simple like, oh, I don't know. A big one for me when I was younger was saying yes to things that I didn't want to do in fear of people judging me or not liking me. And I think I had this whole perception built on saying yes no matter what, and the only person who was home was me. And it's just something that the older I've got, I just refuse to do. I don't want to do something. No. Next one is setting boundaries, and it's still something that I'm working on. It's something that I'll be working on for a very long time. In my earlier 20s, setting boundaries didn't exist, but I realized that setting boundaries will show people how to treat you, and it will also show people how to respect you. If you're going to let someone keep doing something repeatedly that is bothering you and you know it and you don't speak up, that's already setting up standard that they can do that, and it's a straight no. We gotta do better for ourselves in that sense. No. That, and as well, I had a big thing of constantly saying no and then explaining why, as if it was really to like justify the fact that I can't do it, where no, and that's about as far as it should go and how far it should be. Over explaining myself is something that, again, I'm still working on. Sometimes I'll be saying no, and then it's like you can feel it. It's like, oh, maybe I should explain why. No, we don't always have to do that. We don't need to do that. No, end of. So, next one is letting friendships change. Oh no, we are overheating. Right, so the next one on this list is decision 4. We're at number 4, is letting friendships change. Friendships won't always stay the same. A friendship that you had with someone at 20 years old won't necessarily be the same at 27. That doesn't mean it can't work, but at the same point, when it comes to an end of a friendship, you should probably let that friendship go. Especially when you know, and the other party also knows, that they've done everything they can and it's just not going to work anymore. You can't hold on to friendships with people. I think growing up, the perception I had was having friends meant I was valued. Having friends meant that, you know, someone was there for me and that I was loved and I was needed. And it gets to a point where sometimes you can't cling on to friendships. You have to let them change. Some people have to go, and that is just life. And I think you can, friendship breakups hurt, like they do. I'm not going to sit here and act like they don't. They do. But sometimes I think clinging on to a friendship that you know no longer exists or is never going to be the same again is more damaging than anything. So I just think, let the friendship change. And the way I see it as well, sometimes you can rerun back into friends in the future. You never know. But let the friendship change. It's okay. Right, this is great. I actually have a fan to the camera because it's overheating, so let's just carry on. Number 5 is talking to myself kindly. I don't think we realise how badly sometimes we speak, even if it's just like banter. Oh, I don't like the way this looks. Oh, I feel like this. I feel like that. I look like this. I look like that. The way I see it, sometimes someone's like speaking to your inner child, and it's like, calm down. Like, I wouldn't speak to other people like that, so why should I speak to myself like that? It's not okay. And I think replacing that with different little bits, like, oh girl, you look good. Oh, I'm pretty. Oh, I am confident, you know, I can do this, is a lot more than I can't do this, or I don't deserve this. The more negativity you feed yourself, the more you're really kicking yourself to the ground, and that's not okay. Okay? I think one of the things I've heard in the past and I love is talk to yourself the way you would talk to other people. You know, the way, this is crazy, what? If you know that you wouldn't talk the way you're talking about yourself to other people, don't do it to yourself. Okay? You deserve to be loved too. Next one is resting without earning it. It's crazy to say. Right, resting without feeling like I deserve it. Let's go. I speak for everybody. Mental health is a big one. There's days when you're sick, there's days where you can feel yourself getting burnt out and you keep pushing. And when you keep pushing, and I learned when I was younger that someone, I don't know who said it, it was like, you better take the rest or your body's going to pick the day. And that's it. So sometimes be aware of who you are. As a woman, hormonal, we have periods. They play a big role in how we feel as a whole throughout the whole month. There's different cycles and different phases. So take that rest when you need it. Okay? Take that rest when you need it. And don't feel bad for taking the rest, because how are you supposed to be your best if you're exhausted all the time? We do need to rest, and we need to look after ourselves. Right. The final thing on this list for this week. Continued going even if nothing seems to be happening, and the biggest example I can give is this YouTube channel. Now, I love filming, I love content. It's the only thing, I'll be honest, that I've ever felt more connected to on average than anything else. It was the one thing that keeps coming back, and it's mad. So with that being said, I have hello if everybody can see me 11 subscribers. Hello to you all. I appreciate each and every one of you. I don't know where the channel's gonna go. Hell, we might even stay here, and that is fine. So at the end of the day, even when there's no motion, you've got to keep pushing and you've got to keep going. I would love to build a little community and meet other people that have similar mindsets to me, and hopefully help some people as well. And I think the whole general gist of this channel is to help people feel seen and to let you know that you're not the only one going through these things. And as much as I can sit in here and giving what I've learned and things, I'm still learning these things, and I'll still continue to learn these things for a while. So just stick with me. But when it comes to it, just keep going, even if nothing seems to be emotional, nothing seems going, because you never know for example, what one post, what one video, what anything will do for somebody long term. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. We shall see you in the next one. Bye guys.